The Carl. Hello, hello. And I love what we talked about in the green room about this topic today.
Yeah, this is really fascinating me because all I do is research. I have to get away from this computer, as I have said many, many times. I have to get out and about more. But I do so much research, and one of the things that's fascinated me lately was the idea of plastics, microplastics that we are ingesting from our food, from our packaging, from everything around us. We're breathing it in, and it is creating heart conditions, I read, et cetera, et cetera. And I saw this in many different places. One person was advertising, those little packets that you put into your dishwasher. And one person on one of the networks was advertising a plastic-free packet with just little pills instead, so that the plastics won't get onto the microplastics, won't get onto your glassware and your dishes and all the things that are washed in the dishwasher. Now, I thought, wow, this is making me paranoid. But today, it was all over. I read an article that said that the scientists found out that this is bogus. This is
Oh my
not the case at
goodness.
all. After I became all paranoid and was looking for alternatives to the plastics, even one time,
Bogus. Wow. I
even
mean,
one time, some guy saw that I was somebody took a photo of me in a supermarket. Spies all over the place. It's just like the paparazzi
yeah.
did in New York. And some guy online on one of the platforms said, "All I see are all the food that's wrapped in plastic." And I said, "So what? I'm not the only one who is brainwashed over, oh my God, we have to get rid of the plastics. Now, today, it's over for me. Multiple scientists found out that this is bogus. This is not, the people who did the studies originally used false data or bogus conclusions and information. And I'm just, ugh. So, everybody out there who's listening to this, please help me. What have you found out? Have you done a search on this? Have you eradicated plastics from your life? Only to find out from me today that this is bogus. Oh my God, nobody
So
knows what
any
they're
any
doing.
any type of plastics then. You're talking even BPA stuff.
That's what they said. Now, I always thought BPA would avoid that, but I don't know who to believe anymore.
You can't because the study is based on what they want the narrative to be.
Well, you see, now I have a PhD, and I know that we do not publish anything. I mean, people who are honest don't publish anything until all the data has been tried again and again and again. There has to be reliable and repeatable. So if it is reliable and you can redo the study and find the same exact conclusions, then you know you're onto something. But with the push of publish or perish on the academic level, and they say if you don't publish anything, you're going to perish, and we're going to get rid of your position in academia. So a lot of fudging exists. And from time to time, you hear about this. How who do we believe? How much do we trust? I don't know anymore.
No.
And I am so confused. If anybody has any information out there for us, please share it because I want to share it with my community. There are a lot of people in that community who could really benefit from the information. but I don't know which information to dispense. Neil, what do you
That's just,
think?
so the last point is you just don't know because it's only a fraction of people in a study. Yes, it can show based on research and everything correct that it's going to show that narrative, but if it was more of an extensive research, maybe something else would come out. Remember we talked
Well,
about wine being good for you. Then 6 years later, wine is good only in moderation.
and
Uh,
and coffee. I
yeah,
just started drinking coffee because I'm the idiot who reads these studies and we are told, oh, it's good for your heart. I never drank coffee. Now suddenly I'm drinking a couple cups
just
of
good. But
coffee a
what is it
day.
good? Is it good for your nervous system? See, this
Well,
is the
you
point.
see, you don't know. And does it dry out your skin?
Yeah,
You don't
exactly.
know. I mean, who knows this? And I'm going to be Dr. Oz for a moment. Well, coffee in moderation is a good idea, except don't drink it before you go to bed, because then you'll
Exactly.
be up all night.
No, I see. I gave up caffeine, and that was the best move I made
I did too.
because
I
that
did too.
because you get rid of a lot of your fight and flight. Because when you fight and flight, when you're constantly using caffeine as the way to keep yourself going and your energy and everything, because it's not
Oh,
natural in a way, and it really can be a
uh,
big problem.
I used to be a devotee of coffee with a lot of milk. And then I stopped drinking a lot of milk and I couldn't drink the coffee anymore.
Got
But
it.
now, even the coffee that I drink is all decaffeinated. I got rid of caffeine in my life because I don't think it was doing me any good. But
Exactly.
then again, now tomorrow we'll pick up a study that says use caffeine. It's terrific for you.
Exactly. All right.
Please, where are we supposed to go with this? We're just John Q. Public.
All
What
right.
do we know?
Go to drgilda.com. Appreciate it. Take care, and we'll talk tomorrow. You're listening to the special simulcast, the Neil Haley Show on the Gilda